Look who's back. Our good friend Rachel Lambert with the Springfield Regional Arts Council. So good to see you as always.
Hello.
And we love First Friday Art Walk.
Yes.
We love art. We love the council.
We love walking.
We love walking.
We love walking through the art.
Yeah, so we are so excited. We've got 16 venues open this Friday for First Friday Art Walk, including the Creamery Art Center, which is where the Springfield Arts Council is located. And our exhibit is going to be called Secondhand Emotions. So we asked people to submit something that that they felt emotional while creating or seeing. So we have photography and we have 3D art, we have some paintings, we have some poetry, and it's going to be really exciting to see all of the ways that people express their emotions.
Oh, wow.
3D, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm curious, how do you come up with the themes for each First Friday Art Walk?
We, as the Arts Council, we have a artistic committee that kind of oversees all of that stuff, and then Claire, our resident exhibitions manager, and she's also in charge of the First Friday Art Walk, she sits down with them and they come up with all of these different ideas and try to make a cohesive season out of it. So each month is a different theme for our exhibitions, and then we also manage the ones at the airport. So she also comes up with all of those. She's a genius and she's amazing.
Which is great.
Yeah.
So tell us about some of the venues this
Yes,
Friday?
we have, like I said, 16 venues that are open, and I just wanted to mention a couple of them because they have such cool things happening. The Park Central Library is doing their 3rd annual Between the Lines exhibition, and that is based on a popular book from the year before. So they're doing Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. Sorry, I want to make sure I said that right. And it was a really popular book this past year, and so they asked artists to submit pieces based on the book. So you'll see, and then they're going to highlight this book all year long. And so we've got the book, it takes place or it has underwater themes, and so you'll see a lot of underwater paintings and photography and all kinds of stuff that was submitted, and it was a juried show, so it's going to be really amazing art that's going to be submitted there. And then the Formed Gallery that's downtown, they are going to have 20 plus artists that were given mystery boxes of just random household items that they had to then create art with. It's going to be so cool.
Can we do that?
Can we do that? I'm like,
That's
okay,
a
that's
great
something we
idea.
should do.
Maybe,
Yes, I was thinking the same thing.
maybe coming up on an episode.
Yeah.
But they had 20 artists that were given just these random things, and they had to create art with them. And so these are all going to be on display on Friday for First Friday Art Walk at the Formed Gallery from 6 to 9. In addition to that art, the artists themselves will be there so they can walk you through their creative process, and they can tell you how they got these items and what went through their minds when they saw these random things and how they decided to come up with what they came up with. We also, so Arts Fest vendor applications are open. They close this Friday. We have vendor applications open for performers, nonprofits, food vendors, and general vendors. So if you're one of those, please apply. Those applications close, like I said, on Friday at midnight. And so those are open right now, and we want to get as many diverse voices at Arts Fest as possible this year. Arts Fest is going to be May 5th and 6th, or 4th and 5th, I'm sorry. And it's
Cinco de Mayo.
yeah. And the theme is Creativity Unleashed. So we're going to just have a blast taking over Walnut Street, and we had our highest number of vendor applications ever this year. So we had we usually see about 60 to 90 artists on the street. We're hoping to get over 100.
Let's
this
do
year.
it.
Yeah.
It's really exciting how many vendor applications we got, and so now we just want to pump up those performers and see a lot of nonprofits and all of these other avenues that we can express art in the area.
For sure.
Yeah.
I love that. Can you quickly touch on the sculpture walk?
Yes. So Sculpture Walk is unveiling their newest alleyscape on Friday from sunset to midnight. It's from the first ever international artist, Leon Peng, I think is how you say it. And he's based out of Germany. And this piece that he's got is called 2020. So you can use your imagination. What do you think that's going to be about?
I have a feeling.
Okay.
So Alleyscapes is in the Robertson Alley between the Hotel Vandevort going over to Vantage. So it's that alleyway that's there.
I know that alleyway very well.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
does. Everybody takes that alley. But there's art now on the buildings.
That's
so you can
amazing.
see this incredible piece. And then in addition to that, you go on the sculpture walk, go to all of these venues downtown, and see all of the art that they've got going on.
If people want more information, how do they get it?
SpringfieldArts.org.
SpringfieldArts.org, guys. You've got to. It's so good to see you.
You too.
You got to check out all the amazing art and artists that we have right here in the Ozarks.